for reading today, and it's Scorpio's turn. So we'll just get right in. I've already shuffled the cards and gotten that out of the way just to save some time. Okay, so it sounds like there's a street sweeper outside. So the first thing I did was I pulled a couple of cards for like the energy. Like this is your energy for the year, and it's the spirit of earth. And it says, have faith that you are supported. So I looked up the meaning of this card, and it's talking about for this year. Like, I feel like it's important for you to get grounded and connect with Mother Earth. I know you're a fire energy, but Spirit is telling me that the Earth is important for you this year. Connecting with plants and herbs, minerals, crystals. And it says you are a child of Gaia. And she's asking you to like stand strong, plunge your feet into the ground, go outside barefoot and connect. Plunge those roots into there. And um, and that's how you can manifest your dreams, to stay grounded, to get grounded into the 3D, right? Um, so as you're doing this, um, it's asking you to pay attention to the messages that you're receiving from Gaia. Walk barefoot on the earth, invoke the spirit of earth, and trust it. Pay attention to the ferns rustling in the wind, the birds singing, and the patterns in the bark of a tree, and be grateful. So that's your year message. Like, so if you feel any type of way, connect with Gaia. I think she's your key this year. Now, what your challenge is actually ended up being your very own card. So I don't know if that means that you're challenging yourself, or if you're having, like, it's going to be a challenge to transform something, to let something go. You know, this particular card reminds me of like something that's a belief that's kind of blocking you from the light. I just get that feeling off of this card. Like if you were to take that jacket down, you would see the bigger picture and the light that's inside of you and on this planet and all of those kinds of things. So I'm going to leave these up here, and hopefully I have a window open, so hopefully they won't blow over. So let's just get into your reading. What I've done is I've separated um, the year into 4 sections, kind of like the seasons, right? So I've got 3 months for each season, and we'll just start with January, February, and March. So the general message for January, February, and March is I kind of feel like you're coming into some kind of really good power. Um, the Nine of Pentacles is about, well, it's about having a really great relationship with your higher self. It's kind of getting the glimpse of like, I'm not alone here. It's also about manifesting, which is kind of exciting with that Spirit of Earth card being your overall. Like I feel like there's something going on here. Big soul growth coming. A gift is coming. I feel like you have some choices. There's a new path opening up for you. And so you getting this independence and this emperor energy in the first 3 months is great, because that means you're going to be able to step up and like make your own decisions and you know choose your path and manifest the life that you want. The card that came out in this deck is just listen. So this is kind of about your higher self contacting you. Obviously, with the Nine of Pentacles, you are listening. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the Nine of Pentacles. It's very much about spirit and you interacting. So I feel like, just keep that up. Keep up that listening thing. That's what's going to get you to, that energy that you get to manifest whatever you like. So I feel like there's something here. I don't know if this is like a partnership or a relationship or something, but I feel like you feel stuck in it or imprisoned, like you feel some type of way about this. What I'm using the Kipper for is messages about finances and career. So you could be feeling like you're stuck in a partnership, um, like with a person, you know, like maybe you went into business with someone and maybe you feel a little stuck about it. I'm going to clarify, but I got these cards completely jacked up. So maybe what I'll do is I'll save these for later and I'll clear them up later and I'll use this deck to clarify. So tell me what's going on in this courtship and imprisonment card, because it feels like you just feel like stuck in something, you know. It is courtship on the card, but I'm asking about money, so I don't know. It could be feel like you're stuck in a job or something like that. Okay, clarified by the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm wondering here, this is about seeing a situation from another point of view, right? I feel like this Seven of Swords could be like, you know, maybe there's some kind of shady behavior here. Let me see if I can get a little more clarity on that. Tell me what's going on in the Seven of Swords. Okay, it's a contract. It's a career. And you do feel stuck. You feel stuck. But so why is the Seven of Swords there? Because you have to make a decision, like whether you want to have a new beginning or stay with this contract, right? What are you learning in the Hanged Man's card? Spirit, what are you showing them in the Hanged Man's card? That you really have to like look at your own self. You have to do what's best for you here. That's why the Seven of Swords is here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's talk about this. Seven of Swords, I hate this card. It's like the ugliest card I've ever seen. I don't like the energy on it at all. But, so usually I feel like I'm reading for this bird who's been accosted, you know, who's been, I don't know what that guy did. But, so if you look at the flip side of this, you know what I mean? Like, there's always two sides to every card. And this one screams bullshit to me. But what the clarifiers is telling me, it's not. It's about doing what's best for you. So let's flip this around a little bit. And let's say this guy has a family. And he's just trying to feed his family. And maybe he took her eggs. Maybe he took her, I don't know what he took, right? But if it's about doing what's best for you, which is definitely what this is saying. It's like Spirit is saying, like, you've got to do what's best for you. So I do feel like your higher self is telling you, and that's why it's saying just listen right above it. Like there's incoming messages about this situation that you feel stuck in. And I feel like you just have to do what's best. You have to love yourself enough to do what's best for you. And even if it looks shady or feels like you're doing something shady by dipping out of this situation, I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying, like, if that's what your higher self is telling you to do, to dip out, then dip out. Because it looks like you're not happy, you know? Like it's not moving in the way that you want or something, right? Okay, so January, February, and March. So you have two cards here from that Kashik deck. And one of them is a Seven of Keys, which is funny because, oh no, never mind. Seven of Keys. So this is a Seven of Pentacles, and it's about climbing up a really big mountain. It's about getting to the very top and realizing how far you've come, how good you can see from where you're at, even though it was a really big struggle to get up to the top of that, you made it. And I feel like when you're at the top here, you find it to be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a struggle, but you did it, and it's worth it. You've learned some stuff. Like, for instance, you really can do anything you want. You made it up the mountain. So this mountain is a proverbial mountain, right? It's the mountain of life. And it is a long struggle, right? Sometimes we have patches where it's just like this, the ascent, like you're climbing up all the way up, right? And then the other card that came out is the Oracle of Delphi. And this is about getting a message about you. The Oracle of Delphi is about psychic power increasing. It's about understanding some kind of new gift that you didn't know you had. It could be like a full-on visit from your higher self saying like, dude, you're the oracle. Like, we're sending the messages through you. You have to get them out to the people. We'll put the people in your path, but it's you that has it. I feel like you're understanding like how that you're special here. You know, like maybe it is the ascent that makes you realize it. You know, like, wow. Because, you know, for me, like it feels like the hardest times in life give me the most light. You know what I mean? The most, like, I get the most new information when I've gone through something really, really dark, you know? Really, really hard. And I feel like that's kind of what is happening for you. There's one more card in this January, February, and March, and it's called Surrender. And I'll show you the picture, and then I'll read it to you. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. So, you know how up here where you're feeling trapped or whatever in this contract that you have with someone? Spirit is just saying, like, you know, I know that you're going to feel bad. That's probably why they use the Seven of Swords, because it is kind of like, it's one of those things where, you know, maybe this guy doesn't really enjoy, you know, hurting a bird, but he has children at home and needs to feed them, right? So it could be that, right? And I feel like that's what this is about. Like, it's okay. You know, it's okay if you do what's best for you. And it's saying here that when you surrender this, when you do what's best for you, when you trust your higher self, when you let go of things, it's really so that something can come in, something better can come in. So this is about a job or a partnership or a contract that you have with someone. It's okay to let it go, because the reason that you're feeling the need to let it go is so that something else can open up for you. So that could be the challenge, like actually letting this go. It doesn't really look like it's easy, you know? Surrender is never easy. Admit that you know, that you're at an impasse, and you know, it's hard for our ego to admit anything like that, right? It really is. All right, so let's move forward here to April, May, and June. It looks to me like you have a brand new beginning in Pentacles. It looks like someone's coming in wanting to work with you, and they're offering you something. Let's clarify. Whatever this is, it's going to bring in soul growth, okay? So this is definitely about Pentacles, but tell me what it is. Okay, so what's clarifying this is there's healing coming in. There's healing about an inner child wound and a pattern. Something going on here with this new beginning, with this new offer. It's a Three of Pentacles, so, you know, I definitely get angel, spirit, guide vibes off of threes. So it could be someone coming in, and giving you something brand new. I feel like what's happening is you're breaking a pattern. You know, you have the courage to break a pattern here. It is about control. So, this could be about you trying to control situations, or that you've had a pattern of being controlled in your life, started when you were little. So sometimes what happens, we can flip that around, and but never really let go of the control. We either give our control away, or we have all control, right? But this is saying, like, no, goes on a little bit more than that. Like, maybe even just understanding, like, control period needs to go. You know what I mean? Control, let's think about it. Manipulation, um, saying things to make people feel some type of way. It's like manipulating someone with your words, with your actions, right? So that's either been done to you, or or you are the controller. But I feel like there's an opportunity here, and could be someone coming in that is helping you break this tie. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening. The soul growth card is here. So I feel like that's where the soul growth is. Let's look and see what's happening here. I feel like there's unexpected income coming. I'm not sure if you're the wealthy person, or if there's someone coming in here, or if you are wealthy because of this unexpected income. But something's changing about your money here, is what I see. You see if I can get a little clarity on that. What's going on with this unexpected income? It's providing a new beginning for you. This is from Spirit. If you're open to receive unexpected income for the wealthy man, or from a wealthy man. This is like, let me just show you what's here, because I because I don't even know how to read this on this particular thing. But if you're open to receive, there's a new beginning coming in Pentacles. So, like, it could be, like I said, a new job offer up there, something. It could be just that even that offer is changing the way you see things, right? This new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles, right? Because it's here again. So if you're open to receive this, I feel like it's going to give you a lot of, I don't know, I feel like it's going to, like, work with this control energy, this inner child energy. Like, so I don't know if it's you being able to forgive somebody, like yourself, because you're starting to love yourself here. I feel like you're starting to see things from a different perspective. Who are you forgiving here? What's this forgiveness all about? I feel like it's self-forgiveness, really. Yeah, it's you. It's you and your higher self. Then even over here, I see this one, nurture and compassion. So basically, whoever's coming in here, offering you this new beginning, right? And you're looking at your patterns in your life, and you're realizing they go all the way back to childhood. And I feel like you're having kind of an interlude with your own higher self, or your own, even your human self, like loving on it, realizing what it's been through, you know. Um, I feel like you're forgiving the people who treated you in such a way, because you're feeling the power that it gave you, right? And the compassion that it gives you for other people, because you lived through something, right? You lived through something. I do feel like you're loving yourself here and nurturing yourself, and I do feel like your body, mind, and soul are like coming together, and you're going to new heights. Remember what it's saying here, soul growth. And that's exactly what these cards are talking about. talking about loving yourself, forgiving whatever happened. Because I feel like what you're understanding is, what part of your soul plan it really was. And I mean, when you really realize that, like, or if your higher self shows you something, it's hard to be angry about it anymore. So I kind of feel like you're being shown something that's gonna let you let go a little bit more about something. The transformation card is coming up next year, and that's your actually your challenge. So your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So this could be about a relationship with another person, but it really kind of to me looks like it's about you. You know, this transformation is yours and yours alone. It doesn't include another person, it's you. And I just feel like you and your soul doing a lot of like loving on each other, appreciating each other, because I feel like the soul's letting you in on the plan and the human is like, whoa, this is amazing. And you realize the bigger picture, and it does transform you. So because the death and rebirth card is in your challenge, I think this could be April, May, June could be a tough little time for you here. But what's happening here is kind of like finishing off the story, because you have Archangel Michael and the karmic trench. So I kind of feel like the karmic trench is talking about this inner child thing, this game of control and being controlled, that you've had all your life. And I feel like you've been trying to work on it, but no matter what happens, you keep running into it. It's like you just get deeper and deeper. And Spirit is saying, like, well, it's time now for you to know the whole story, you know? So they're telling you. And Archangel Michael is right here, helping you, giving you the strength that you need. It's saying, just trust yourself and go for it. I feel heart chakra activation big time. I feel like there could be some children around you that are helpful in this process, or that actually can see the wings around you. Yeah, some people can see the wings. So I know, I feel like I'm talking to my friend Lori right now, um, who's a Scorpio, and I feel like she told me a story one time when she was in a parking lot, and this guy came up to her and told her he could see her wings, and she's like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Wow, that's cool." So I really do like, maybe that message is for you, Lori. I feel like something big is happening for you here. Big childhood wounding about control and being controlled and being in that cycle. I feel like it's time for that to change. That's exactly what I see happening. So let's look at July, August, and September. I feel like you have heart opening activity and transformation. I mean, not transformation, but transmuting energy balance, right? I also feel like you have some kind of a choice to make, and Spirit is saying, like, choose wisely, because I feel like maybe, look at that, maybe you have an option to go somewhere. Maybe you have a new path set in front of you, and you can go really anywhere you want. And Spirit is saying, like, choose wisely. So let's see what this is talking about in July, August, and September for Scorpio. Where's the journey? Tell me about the journey. We'll do them separate. Journey first. What's the journey about here? It's about changing something. It's about guilt. It's about transforming that energy. It's about transmuting the energy, the journey, right? It's about having the courage to change it. Spirit, can you tell me what the guilt is about? What are they feeling guilty about? Lack of courage. So I feel like you're feeling guilty that you didn't have the courage to make some kind of a change. Spirit is saying, like, dude, you can do it anytime. Like, you have another opportunity right now, you know? So you could take this opportunity right now if you want to. It's saying that you didn't before. It's saying that you had this opportunity before, but you didn't do it. Here's another opportunity. July, August, September. There's another new pathway here. Tell me what this pathway is. Okay. Weird. Jesus. So basically, it's showing me that there's two paths to choose. One is to go ahead and have the courage to make change, and it's all about courage. It's this journey, right? So maybe you have this opportunity to do something. I feel like you had it before, but you didn't take it. And so here it is again, the opportunity maybe to go on a trip or something. I don't know, but it's just telling me it could be a proverbial journey, right? So you can take this path and change if you have the courage, or you can go down this other pathway, and it's your comfort zone, and it's a cycle, and you've been in it for a long time, right? So here's what's on the pathway. First of all, it's a south node, so it's something, it's a trigger, it's something you've been doing for a long time, and you're clinging to it, like, right? So basically, it's based on attraction, right? It's based on going for what's attractive to you, like you're going by the heat of the moment, right? And what ends up happening down this path is triggers, disharmony, conflicts. You get into fear. You feel like you're limited. You have limited belief. And then it puts you in the dark night of the soul. Okay, so remember what it's saying, like, choose wisely, because you have the opportunity right now to change something, to change you, your life, your cycle, the cycle of life, you know? So Spirit is saying, like, choose wisely. And it kind of looks like if you open up your heart, I feel like what you'll choose is to take the new action, right? To go down the new path, to change. And if you go down the next path, which is, it's called the pathway, right? This is the pathway that will definitely lead you down to, like, I don't know. I feel like this is the one you need, or it's saying, like, you need to transform this, because I feel like it's saying, like, you already learned the lesson, but you didn't transmute the energy, if that makes sense. Um, yeah. So, in order to have the courage to change, what you need to do is open your heart chakra and listen to that and make your decisions based on that. And if you'd like to go another go round in this shadow, dark night of the soul, limited triggers, fighting, comfort zone of South Node, then I guess you know, you'll do that, and you'll probably, I don't know. It's just saying choose wisely. If you want to go through the dark night some more, or still, or again, then don't change. But if you want a different outcome, like, be brave and go for it. Because I think there's something really beautiful on that one, you know. And the dark night, I mean, it's just an uncomfortable place to be. So choose whatever you want. So The love message here, Oracle, says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. For my love for you is as deep as the ocean. So I don't know if that's a person that's feeling like that about you and like sending you that kind of information while you go through this decision, because it definitely looks like there's a clear cut decision to make. Now, the spiritual messages here, you've got the initiation and the Count Saint Germain. And so this Count Saint Germain, I mean, I did not give this enough credit when I've been reading for this card. Um, Count Saint Germain is somebody really amazing. You know what I mean? He's the master of transmuting energy, you and what this card says is that you're moving to a higher realization of power, insight, and achievement. You're losing your low vibe relationships, jobs, or activities. Like you're just losing them. You're not interested. They're falling away. The things that don't serve you. So I feel like that is one thing. I also feel like the Temperance card is here. And basically, that is exactly what Saint Germain is all about. He's all about changing the energy, teaching it to people, teaching the I am, you know, teaching that vibration, using a violet flame of Saint Germain. It's about changing your energy. Excuse me. It's about changing your energy and your reality because of it. Choosing your path and making it happen. You know, and when it's talking about the low vibe stuff, leaving the jobs, the relationships, you know what I mean? It's because you're working with the violet flame. You're working with Saint Germain. You know, he's alive and well right now, sending out energy to all of us, I feel like. And that's because we're like on the precipice of the age of Aquarius. So if any of this resonates for you, I feel like you should research Count Saint Germain because it's in your reading and it's more important than any of us know. You know what I mean? This violet flame. It's a change, a game changer. It's a life changer, and it has the ability to be a worldwide change. It's just a matter of understanding that I am capable of doing it. I am. It's the I am energy. You know what I mean? Realizing that, and I know a lot of people don't even believe in it. I was talking to a friend of mine last night and she got kind of upset saying like something about Jesus. And I'm like, like I'm not here to like deliver messages about religion or dogma. I'm not. I'm here to relay spiritual awareness. And that is what the Saint Germain is about. It's about realizing that you don't need anyone to connect with the I am energy because you are already I am. Do you know what I'm saying? I know that sounded weird. Okay. So I feel like also there's a message here with so you got the 14 card twice, right? Which is 5. And then, so you got 5, 5, and 5 in July, August, and September while you're making this choice. It's a game changer for you. So that's why it's saying choose wisely. Like you can go for another spin around, but remember how dark it was. And there's a change here. And all it really calls for is an activation of your own heart, opening it up. Okay, the other number 5 card here is Hilarion. This is about spirit communication. It's about new gifts. It's about researching. It's about paying attention to details. It's about also using logic. It's ascended masters. right? And see, you have two cards talking about ascended masters coming in here. I feel like a lot of you could be healers, but I feel like there's a message of like a connection with other realms. I feel like it's happening more and more because of where we're at in the scheme of life and with the planets, the age of Aquarius, all of that's going on. It's huge, bigger than we know. So if any of that makes sense to you or resonates in some way or piques your curiosity, Google it. Look into the account Saint Germain because I feel like he's talking to all of us right now. Okay, so in October, November, and December, and also what I want to say is in July, August, and September, I feel like these gifts are coming like right here in front of your face. You know what I mean? Like you're understanding, like you have the choice to, you know, really choose what your path is. You're doing it right up here. You know, like you're either going to go on this journey and have courage to change and go in a new direction, or you repeat the same pattern. You know what I mean? So up to you, right? But I feel like it's happening in July, August, and September. And I do feel like we're all being called to use that violet flame to change the energy. So look that up, you guys. October, November, December. What I see is something being made fair that wasn't. We've got the Six of Pentacles, and let me try to move that a little. Can you see it better now? Not really, huh? There. There we go. All right, so I feel like, so Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands, that's a kind of a crazy combination. Let's clarify. So the Six of Pentacles, I'm wondering, could it be an apology coming in? It could be, because it's saying a gift is coming as well. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Oh, it's happy. The sunshine. And why the Five of Wands? October, November, December, what are you struggling about here? I feel like you're raising your vibration, and it has been a struggle. I feel like you're having a hard time seeing the rewards in the past, right? Like you're having a hard time. I'm clarifying the Five of Wands, and it's saying like the harvest. Here's what I feel like. I feel like you're seeing the gifts that came in. You know what I mean? From the struggle that you've been through in your life. That's what I feel like, because the harvest card is like, it's kind of like understanding like what you got out of it. Like it's fruition. It's like, you know, you're seeing like what it gave you. I feel like this could be your own higher self doing it, right? I feel like your vibration has changed here. I feel like you're focusing on the good stuff. It's raising your vibration. And I feel like the Five of Wands, the struggle is over. You know, you have been struggling, but this gift of the harvest is coming in. And look at the next card is a gift is coming. So I really do feel like that is what's happening. Thank you, Spirit. I also feel like, okay, so the Kipper deck, right? So I'm using that about money. Sorry, I can't even see you guys. I suppose you don't really care though, huh? So it's house, concern, and sudden wealth. It's number 33 and 11 and 20. So it could be like, I don't know if you're selling a house, buying a house, or moving, or if there's some concern regarding something. But I mean, maybe you're selling a house and you're making a lot of money on it. It is a gift, right? But for some reason you're a little concerned, and or somebody is, and I don't know why. Tell me why the concern card is here for. in between the house and the sun well. Maybe you don't want to let it go. Like you're thinking like, yeah, I would be wealthy if I had it, but if I sold it, but where would I live? Right? How I could be wealthy if I sold it, but where would I live? Is that what the concern is about? It's about avoidance. It's about being stuck. It's about not being able to make a decision because you're confused about it. Maybe you're sort of attached to the home, right? Spirit is here to help you like change the energy around this, the confusion. What are you going to show them instead? Like with this concern, tell me, what's it going to turn into? It's turning into new beginnings, fire and water, fire and water. So I feel like it's giving you an opportunity to do something new, you know? And again with the harvest card, because the harvest comes out again. It's like it's time for you to get the great harvest that you've been working for, right? That's what I'm feeling like in October, November, December. In your love messages, it says, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So I don't know if you're in a relationship. Maybe this is how your person is feeling for you. This could be like an angel, a spirit, a guide sending you this love, this encouragement, you know. Okay. And then your spiritual messages, two of forces and seven of forces. So the two of forces is about sorry, I guess I can move you back over now. The two of forces is about it's the willow tree, and willow tree is like one of the strongest, you know, I mean, like it can bend. Have you ever tried to break a willow tree branch? It just bends and bends and bends, right? It's also what they make wands out of. It's also how they find water in the ground, right? They use the water witching. They use willow trees for that. You know, and when they cross, that's where you can find water, where you can dig for water and make a well or whatever. This is about a strong foundation. This is about strength. And remember, you got strength over here as well. So I feel like you have a whole year long of realizing your strength, realizing your power, realizing your gifts, realizing who you are on the planet with the Oracle of Delphi. You are a vessel for spirit. Spirit uses you to heal, to bring messages, to touch the world with your light, right? And then I feel like seven of forces is about balance. So I feel like that's what you're finding here is balance in the flow of life. I feel like. So October, November, December, I feel like whatever this big harvest is, it looks like money. It looks like fun. It looks like happiness. It looks like, I don't know, you could even be buying a new house, you know? I feel like, you know, you could be like igniting some kind of new passionate endeavor. But what I see here overall is like brand new beginnings on every level, you know? Like there's something new happening in every level of every element, right? Love, wands, earth, and air. So I really do feel like there's some big stuff happening for you. This looks like a great year, and I'm really excited for you guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching.